You guys, Austin made me breakfast this morning. Austin's taking a personal day from school. I let my kids do that when they're feeling tired or when they just don't feel like going to school. I give them one day a year where they can just stay home, and he chose today. So that's awesome. And he made us breakfast. He actually surprised me with this. So that's very, very thoughtful of him. Got a couple of eggs, some sausage that I did not even know we had. He unearthed this from the back of our freezer. So that's cool, because I was just saying the other day that I was missing having sausage or bacon or something with my breakfast. He made me a couple pieces of toast. And this looks delicious. Oh, you guys, it is such a cold and blustery day today. I'm freezing. The sun is out. It's pretty to look at out the window, but there's this wind that is just chilling me to the bone. So I'm going to have some tea from the advent calendar today, and then I'm going to make some chili because it's perfect weather for it. So you guys want to follow along with me while I make chili? We can make chili together. Don't mind the mess in the background, you guys. My house is always a mess these days. So we're on day 14, which is, can you guys even see, or is it too dark? I don't know if you guys can see. It says snow day. So today's tea is snow day, and if we read up on it, it's an herbal infusion. It is low caffeine. It's peppermint, cocoa beans, cocoa husk powder. Wait, no, I'm skipping lines. With peppermint, cocoa beans, cocoa husk, chocolate drops, white chocolate pieces, sugar sprinkles, natural sweet blackberry leaf and chocolate flavoring, artificial cream flavoring, and natural peppermint oil. So this is a holiday tea blend. It has little pieces of chocolate in there. It's like super full. Smells really good. So this, I think, is going to be really delicious. I'm going to get this steeped up. We're going to do a taste test, and then we're going to make some chili. Alright, you guys, so I did steep up my tea, but it's still too hot to taste test, so we'll taste this momentarily. But for now, I've got my Kasori cooker out, and I've got it set to brown. I am going to put in a pound of ground turkey. We're going to do turkey chili. I also have chopped up a couple of small onions, so I'm going to get all of that going in my cooker for the base for my chili. Okay, so that tea is delicious. Highly recommend that one. Very reminiscent of that other peppermint one that I just tried a couple of days ago, the Candy Cane Crush. Very similar flavor profile. I'm sure there's some subtle differences, but it's really good. So I've got my turkey in here, all broken up, and my onions. It's mostly cooked through. This is going to simmer for hours, so it doesn't matter that it's not like 100% cooked through. I'm going to continue. So I'm going to add some minced garlic that I have here just in a jar. So that's going to go in and cook for just a few minutes. And then we're going to get my canned ingredients in. This recipe is so easy. It's not even really a recipe. It's just open up a bunch of cans and dump a bunch of crap into your crock pot. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. So I have chili ready tomatoes. There's 2 of these. 1, 2. These are from Walmart. They're super good. I like them a lot. They add a lot of flavor to the chili. We're also going to season the crap out of this, so it's going to be so delicious. My family doesn't really mind turkey in their chili. They're not like big fans of turkey, right? If I try to substitute ground beef for ground turkey, a lot of times they'll complain, but with chili they don't mind so much because there's so much seasoning you can't even really tell the difference. So that's the chili ready tomatoes. Now in goes the chili beans. Again, the whole thing, I'm not going to drain it. And you can add anything you want to your chili. You can add celery or bell pepper. My mom used to put anything that we had left over in the fridge into her chili. And it was delicious. But we're going to keep it simple with just the onions and the canned goods here. Oh, come on out of there. Alright, I need 2 hands. Be right back. Alright, so I got the chili beans in there, and then I went ahead and emptied my seasoning packets in. I used 2 of these purple chili seasoning packets from Walmart. This is not labeled as mild. They have one that's labeled mild, and then they have this one that's just chili seasoning. Usually I do a combination of both. This time I did 2 of these, so I don't know if it's going to be too spicy for me. Hopefully not, but I'm going to get this all incorporated, and then I'm going to see what it looks like. If I feel like it needs more liquid, I will top this off with some tomato juice, which I'm going to do that, a little bit of that anyway, because this is pretty thick. And that's my chili. Super easy peasy and delicious. Okay, so I went ahead and added most of this can, because this is going to cook down some. It looks really thin now, but it is going to simmer for a few hours, so I think that'll be perfect. That's why I add so much chili seasoning, because I add so much tomato juice on top of everything. But this is how we like our chili. It's going to be so good. I've got some cornbread that I'm going to make later. I bought something new in terms of cornbread, so we're excited to try that this week. I'll show you guys that, but dinner's still quite a ways away, so for now I'm going to switch this from brown to slow cook. I'm going to turn it on medium, I think, which is 194 degrees. This is going to cook for 4 hours? No, probably closer to 3. It's 3:30 right now, or 3:45, so there we go. And that is my chili. My husband surprised me with another Christmas gift today. I was not expecting this, but I am so excited. He got me the Teabloom teapot. So it's a clear glass teapot, and he got this so that I can do these guys. These absolutely beautiful blooming teas, which I have been wanting to try, and I am so excited about this. So what these are essentially are dried flowers wrapped in tea leaves, and when you put these down inside the boiling water, or the hot water rather, they bloom like a flower, and it's so beautiful. It's supposed to also be super delicious. I mentioned it to him in passing one time, and he must have remembered, because this just arrived. He told me to open it, and it's so pretty. Look at how beautiful this teapot is. So it is enough for 32 ounces, I think, or 34. It's a 34 ounce. A tea infuser. So there's a little pink rosette on the top. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of hard to see. That's kind of why I left the box here, because it's easier to see on the box. The handle is this blush pink color as well. It's got a glass infuser down in the bottom, so you can infuse, you know, your typical loose leaf tea or whatever. And I'm super psyched about this. So we are definitely going to steep one of these and watch it bloom. I don't know which one. I haven't decided which one yet, but I'm going to set the camera up and let it bloom. I'll probably do it like a time lapse. I don't think I will do the full, like, however long it takes, couple minutes. That might get boring, but I want you guys to see with me how pretty this blooms up. Isn't that a great gift? My husband is a rock star. He always knows just what to get me. I always struggle with what to get him, but he never ever has that problem. So, love this. So excited. Okay, so we are going to do this pink one, which is not going to focus on, but it is My Growing Love by Teabloom. And here we go. Alright, you guys, there it is. It is so beautiful. Let's take a look down inside there. I know that the footage that I got was not great. If I was professional, it would be better, but I'm not. So, there's the flower down in there. It's so pretty. You guys know part of the appeal of tea for me is just the visual experience. It's so pretty. Smells amazing. I think it's going to be a really delicious green tea with probably just a hint of that floral flavor. But yes, overall, this was a phenomenal gift. My husband is a rock star. There is a look at the tea now that it's been poured into my cup. And now you can see a little bit better, I think, the used up flour. I actually think you can re-steep these a couple of times. If you want to like refrigerate it and, oh, my lens is fogging up.
Three times.
3 times. So pretty. Cannot wait to taste this. Okay, so here's a look at my chili. I just added a little sprinkle of cheddar cheese. I'll probably add just a couple of crackers. We also have these cornbread swirls. These are from Pillsbury, so they come in a tube and you bake them. It's our first time trying them out, but I'm excited to give them a shot. Walmart was out of my Jiffy corn muffin mix that I usually buy, so I got these to try. I'll let you guys know how these are. I have a feeling they're not going to be as good as my Jiffy, but they might be good if you really hate baking, but you really like cornbread. So I'll let you know.